Yeah,
Time for a little family reunion.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
joy.
this should be fun.
Fratricide.
No, 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 please, please.
Baby
We
steps.
are just in disagreement. We're not
Okay, but
barbarians.
okay, but Jean's in the mood for chicken.
Fine, fine.
I can see the Taro and Kuro reuniting. They both shake hands, or better yet, they shake wings. But on the
Or
other
they
hand,
just stab each other.
they each have a knife behind their back waiting for
Yes.
who will be the first one to show it.
Who
Uh,
strikes first?
it's more like
What I
the kangaroo meme. Do you want to save the city? Yeah, me too. After that, it might get complicated.
what I'm excited for is that like wisdom save they all like y'all had to do while you were meeting with the king. I'm excited to see like what happens with that because that's definitely going to come up again.
Okay. So shall we start the recap?
Yes, please do.
I'll, I'll do it. So, in the last episode, our heroes decided to bravely run away, like Sir Robin, and look how they bravely escape. Because the situation in the city got a tad too hot. Especially after they went to the castle and Taro was called Mr. Black for some reason and recognized by the guard. They did bring the mushroom lady to the king, who is actually a puppet and a child, regarding the fact that to actually tell him that the saint is actually an ancient dragon bent on enslaving everyone and everything, including minerals, gases, noble or not, and any pretty much any state of matter. So they decided to take the ship and leave. While in a cove, they got contacted by Taro's brother Kuro, who is actually the gray eminence behind the king. Much to Taro's dismay, and Kuro, wanting to defend his city, proposed a truce and wanted to speak to his brother. Taro agreed, informed his companions, and a consensus was reached to actually go back and talk to Kuro. They also managed to complete another task for the Court, which was swapping an important message to the king with a false one. And they still have to wait for their reward from the Court and proceed with their plan to ingratiate themselves and then kill Cammy and take over. And here we are.
Here we are. So, you took the ship, you took Domino's Gambit alongside all the crew, and you left the city of Turf. But you didn't went too far. Instead, you found a hiding spot known only by pirates and members of the Corge, and you decided to lay low until a spell of divination found your whereabouts. Now, with the new diplomatic solution which has appeared I believe you said at the end of last session that you would be returning to the city of Turvin. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
The crew doesn't understand fully, but they are not getting paid to understand. So they okay, we just dock the ship and anchor down. But okay, I guess we can go all the way back. And that they do. And you once again are in the docks district in the great city, the capital city of the realm of Turvin. What are your next steps?
Should we meet with Kami first, like or should we meet with Tara's brother?
Let's do Kami first. He
Okay.
he he's the one who keeps like pushing for us to be quick. My brother can wait.
I'm okay with that.
Okie dokie. You go to the tavern. You don't see any halfling, but you do see the one dwarf, which is the almost like a second in command, and he greets you. What now, huh?
Good day, good man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good
We
day.
we are here to see Kami.
I believe that's not possible right now.
How come?
Well, he gave us an urgent task to do, and we actually completed it. And what we have is for him only. So, when will he be in?
Well, I've seen you go inside the tavern and do the same thing over and over. Why don't you just get over the fact that you cannot just demand to see Kami whenever you feel like it? Just say to me.
Why don't you get over the fact? Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal, dwarf. All right. You have a name, by the way? We don't really know your name. Doesn't matter. Listen, I've had a very long day. It's been a long day, and it just keeps being a long day. We have so many things to do right after this meeting. So we can just cut the bullshit real quick and just get us a meeting with Kami, because it's very important. If you keep stalling us and trying to swing your big dick around, I'm not responsible for what happens next.
I'll
Get
cut
us
it
a
off
meeting with
and you'll be
Kami.
even shorter.
Yeah, I just don't understand your line of thought.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't have to understand, because you're not paid to understand. You're just paid to do whatever the fuck we say.
Yeah.
I am.
Be a good middleman. Meeting with Kami.
Okay, but you can just wait
Yeah.
here, just like all the other ones, if you don't want to speak to me. But I don't know where Kami is. They are the boss, not me. Who am I to get to know where the boss is? How can I send a message to him to them?
Well, looks like you might want to figure that out. Listen, you seem like a nice enough guy. All right. I'm going to give you about 20 minutes to at least either get in contact with Kami or give us a lead onto where we can find them. If you don't, It's your ass. Okay?
Yeah, you can sit down while you wait for that.
Wait, what do you mean it's his ass? What are we?
Listen. Okay. If we sit down and wait, how long do we have to wait?
I'll try to explain one more time. You big guy,
You haven't explained once.
the one with the teeth. You seem like a smart guy.
Okay. You know what?
I'll talk to you
John,
instead of the fishman.
Fishman.
There is lots of agents, lots of captains, lots of fences. They all work under one person, which is Kami. If Kami is not here and doesn't tell us where they are, we simply do not know because we don't have to know, or possibly we can't know. So we just sit down and wait. They always come back walking through that door whenever they want, not when we want. So you can be our guest. You can sit down, have a drink while you wait. But I cannot, for the life of me, get to send a message to someone I don't know where they are.
You don't fool me. I know your type. I know that you have a bunch of minor magic users who have access to a message spell, and you can transfer messages from one to another around the city until somebody knows where Kami is and can get a message to them. Don't play us for fools. Go send the message. This city will fall in the next day.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I will tell you exactly what happens if we don't get what we want. I'm gonna have John here throw you in the ocean, and then I'm going to drag you so far down there that you will not have any possibility of getting back up in the room. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, that's a very
And you're
pirates
gonna
thing
die.
to do.
Kami owes us a favor anyway. We can just say the favor they owe us is to forgive us for your death, and we'll be fine. But you won't be. Keep playing with us and see how far we'll go. 20 minutes. That's how long you got. You're gonna sit down at the bar and wait.
Does any of you know how to play cards?
I know.
Yes, I do.
Care for
He knows better.
a little game?
Sure.
It seems like I just have, 20 minutes to live because you're asking the impossible, so why not spend the last 20 minutes with one last game?
I like this guy actually.
Okay, Taro, play
I'll
cards
give
with
him
the
that.
man.
Taro, if you're playing honest, roll intelligence, you can add your playing cards proficiency if you have. If you're playing bluffing, you can roll deception and add your proficiency with playing cards as well.
Of course, I'm using deception.
Ooh, nice.
There is
Ooh.
no thing as a honest game of cards.
Not when you're involved.
Exactly.
Oh,
Quack, quack, quack.
Ooh.
I
Should have given
shan't.
yourself guidance or inspiration.
Right. We did have a long rest, right?
Yes,
I think we did.
I believe you're full resources. But
Okay.
do you want to?
Yeah.
Before you use an inspiration or whatnot,
Bardic.
I have to. I feel the urge to tell you that I rolled a 17 and I have a +9.
Damn.
Yeah.
That,
I don't think you're beating that one, Taro.
that is still less than the bonus I have, which is +10.
Yeah.
So I think I can.
All right.
So
Do
yeah,
do you
Kenku recall.
want instead of wasting a bardic inspiration, could I guidance him?
No,
So that
no.
way we're not
Even,
wasting the
It's just
limited
a quick
resources.
roll.
even with guidance,
If you
because
No, see, with guidance, if you
Well,
roll higher than a 1, you beat him.
yeah, with guidance it's a D4. So if
Or
you
no,
roll
because
like
no, never mind. You rolled a 5, not a 15.
yeah, exactly.
oh
So I'm using
okay
Kenku recall and rerolling. Like I have 3 uses daily, so
okay
why not?
and it's only for skills, right?
Uh huh.
Ooh
28.
la!
28.
yeah, all right.
When you were
Hell
about to lose, you win instead.
yeah, and deception, Jesus,
Yeah.
that's
this
insane.
this is this wasn't a game to win lots of gold. You can pocket a couple gold pieces. Let's say 30 gold pieces, okay? Which is a
Oh no.
high wage, at least the between the roguish types.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're
Okay.
playing with high nobility, it will be in the around 100, a couple hundred gold pieces. But here, 30, it's a very good bet.
Uh
But
huh.
but what's more in game here? It's what's more at stake. Usually, it's information. You can see
Exactly.
in the dwarf's face that he, as he loses, he weighs all the things that he knows and that you want to know, and eventually he breaks the ice by saying, you know, funny thing, what happens with our boss.
Mhm.
Your friend talked about sending a message via spell, but he can be contacted, he can be located, he can be. He's completely immune by divination. Did you know that?
Of course.
Oh, they are.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
It's just logical, friend.
But I never found out quite how, because what is it? Is it something like a magical gem, or I don't know. To me, it looks like it's something that they can just do, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
And about
I mean,
the shape changing, it's not illusion as well. It's not a simple disguise self. I don't know what it is,
mm, mm.
but when they change,
Awesome, man.
they change. They really change.
Or they changed.
I swear to God. Can you remember how Cammy looked the first time you met them?
They were a halfling.
Yeah.
Okay, but can you really?
Yes.
I've worked with them for like 5 years at this point. Every time I try to remember something, let's say from a year ago,
Hmm.
in my head I can only picture the current Kami, never the previous or anyone before that. Weird, isn't it?
Oh. It could be some
Question
kind
to the
of
DM.
rare breed of a
Considering
shapeshifter.
that racially, like, I have perfect memory, can I?
Ooh, you do have perfect memory.
Oh,
You do have perfect recall.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Interesting. Intelligence saving throw.
This is
saber
yeah.
check. Let's
Nope.
Ooh,
find out.
Taro, you
Ooh.
try to remember because you've before before he spoke that out loud. You didn't notice this, but you try to remember the first iteration, the first encounter, and it only comes to mind the latest one. The situation, it's the same. You can remember what was said, what was done back then, but when you try
Hmm.
to picture the person saying those words, it's the newest one, not the latter.
Wait, he's right. He is right.
interesting.
I don't remember how he looks like. And I remember anything. Our race, like,
What does
has
that
perfect memory. I should remember, and I
what does it
don't.
mean?
Ah, crap. Is it another dragon?
Or it could be a doppelganger.
Yeah, it could be some kind
Good.
of
Yeah.
rare species of a shape changer.
Yeah,
Or some
maybe.
eldritch horror who can't be recalled?
Oh no. What is with us and getting into being like extraordinary beings?
Because we have got such low wisdom that we just charge blindly in.
I have high wisdom. I'm just an idiot.
Slow blurting and friend.
I got like 10 intelligence.
That sentence was perfect. I have high
Hey, hey,
wisdom.
hey.
I'm just an idiot.
You know what? It's the line from the Phantom Menace. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Yeah. I,
So
I really want to rewatch those. I just watched them once, the prequels.
yeah, I've
They're not
never
as
actually
bad as you
seen
remember.
I've never actually seen the prequel movies. I didn't know they were a thing for the longest time because my dad just refused to tell me about them. He only let me know about he only let me know about the original trilogy. He didn't let me watch or know about the prequels.
Well,
I
compared to
would
the
rather
last
you know
three,
about the.
they're gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd rather you know about the prequels than know about the sequels.
Agreed.
I
Absolutely
actually went to
agreed.
go watch. I actually went to go watch the third movie and the sequels in the theater. And I hadn't watched the first two, so I had no context, and I thought it was fine. Maybe not the
You
greatest,
know,
but I
if,
had
if
fun.
you don't have any context, then yeah, it's
Oh,
watchable.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if
it's
you've
watchable.
watched
But
the original trilogy, then you realize that they're poorly veiled remakes of the original
Oh yeah, no, no, no.
trilogy.
I watched the original trilogy and I loved it, but I didn't watch the first two of the sequels, so
Yeah.
I didn't have any context for
Oh.
any of the characters in the sequel. So I mean, I think it was fine. I do agree that they weren't like the greatest thing ever,
I, I
but eh,
I want to. I really want to say that you lost all the character development, but there wasn't none.
There
there
wasn't any
really
to
was.
speak of.
Yeah. No, but I gotta say, I have a soft spot in my heart Not for the first. I don't know how the it's the original name because I watched it in Portuguese. The Force Awakens. Yeah, Force Arises. Anyways,
Mhm.
but I have a really soft spot, and it's one of my favorite movies from the series about the Last Jedi. I really love that movie. I don't know why. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Luke or but the Last Jedi, the second one for me, it's the best in the sequels. It's better than most of the prequels. Maybe it's toe to toe with Revenge of the Sith, and it's just not
Really?
better than any of the originals, obviously. But it's I think it's really good.
No, I agree. I agree because, in my eyes, it deconstructed all the Star Wars tropes. And since I am a contrarian and I love seeing things burn,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. That was a middle finger to the fandom.
It was very comedic, yeah.
I mean, Disney buying Star Wars was a middle finger to the fandom
Yeah.
because they threw out 35 years of fucking amazing books that would have made perfect movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was unforgivable.
Yeah.
But like as a troll op, like the second of the last trilogy
Yeah.
was absolutely mwah. And I loved it
Comedy.
for that.
Absolute comedy.
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anywho,
Anywho,
Good shot.
but yeah,
back to our current existential threat.
yeah.
The sacred
Right.
texts.
Our existential dread.
Kami
so
is really that weird. I don't know what it is. It's just
Yeah, I like him.
How long have you worked for comic?
he said it like 5 years.
yeah.
5 years?
Mm,
It's not a lot, but I think I'm the one of the
Well.
oldest, one of the eldest.
yeah.
People don't really. Either you really flourish in this line of work, or you get passed out, or you want to retire early before you end up one
Aye.
way or the other.
Do you know how long Kami's been in power for? Has it been just the 5 years?
Phew. No, it was longer than that.
How long?
It's anybody's guess, but
How long would you say they've been in power for? You don't got to be exact. Rough estimate.
how long can halflings live for?
I don't know a lot about half-elf biology. I'd say maybe 100, 200 years.
Halfling.
Halfling, yeah.
Mm.
I don't
think
know.
they're about human.
It's really hard to tell because they are always up to date. You know. It seems,
150 years.
it seems like all their tactics, all their knowledge, their streetwise. It never gets old. He always knows the newest play you can make. But at the same time, they every once in a while they unchart something that no one can even know, like about something plundered deep beneath below an estate that was built like 50 years ago, but they know that there was something before that. I mean, anyone can maybe have an old map of the city and some old rumor from here and there, but they seem to really know what they know. You know?
Here's here's a question I have. How long do dragons live for? Because maybe
Vows.
And do dragons unlive at any point?
unlive?
Yeah.
You mean get killed? Die?
Do they?
Presumably.
Die of old
Do,
age.
do they? You mean, are you asking whether or not they die? Surely they die. All living things die.
I don't know. Well, other
What?
than the bones you can dig up from the earth, I've never seen one. Heard of any other than the children's tales. Never heard of any
Let's put it
dragon
this-
dying.
Elves. Well, you hear about dragons dying all the time in stories.
As I said, in the tales, in the children's folklore.
Mhm.
But when you
Well,
hear
how often
that,
are you meeting?
but when you hear that a dragon attacked a village in Javlaklat, do you get the updated news that the dragon was slain? I've never heard anything like that.
Let's put it this way. Elves live for a very long time. But we also die at some point.
Yeah,
Surely, even though dragons live much longer than we do, they also die, presumably.
presumably.
Every
Presumably.
living thing can be killed. You just
Every
have to
living
figure
thing
out
can be-
how.
Yeah, even leeches.
They're not living.
Well, it's.
Well,
um,
liches could die. Liches die.
What
You can just, it
defines
just takes a little bit more work.
life or death? Because
Blood flow.
Soul?
What?
because a
I would say a
lich
soul. That's different.
or a zombie, they technically aren't alive, but they also are. You know.
Zombies, I would classify as not alive because they do not have a soul. Liches
They are animated
have
corpses.
basically, they're animated by their soul. They store their soul in phylacteries and whatnot, and they have their soul beamed into their body. I think a soul is what technically determines whether or not someone is alive or not.
A soul. Ah, I see. Do
A
dragons
soul.
have souls?
Presumably.
Presumably.
Oh, they're being very.
I mean,
philosophical recently.
Every living thing, I feel like, has a soul or a spirit or something. I imagine we all have souls. It's the basis for most religions. Saving your immortal soul, where your soul goes after you die. I think souls, personally, I feel like souls are what determines whether or not something's alive or not.
Hmm.
Hmm. Anyways, I think that's.
Anyway, you've got
that's-
about 15 minutes.
That's 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, about 15.
Gammy's
Well,
not
you
here,
know.
so guess I'll die.
Yeah. I guess you'll die. Alright, John, you ready?
Will he?
Please, no.
Yeah.
Look
Fine, fine.
good,
How
man.
about this? Here's the deal. Kami has to have a way to get here if there's an emergency, right?
Right.
Oh no.
Surely.
Sure.
So we can solve this issue real quick. I'm gonna pull out my lighter.
Oh boy.
I'll pull out the bottle of alcohol.
Oh.
Maybe a bottle of alcohol from like the back of the bar and just start drenching the bar.
Yeah,
No cause of emergency.
Oh.
I haven't
Oh.
Yeah, no.
lit it yet. I have not lit anything yet.
Oh.
All I've done is just pour alcohol around the tavern, and I have the lighter in my hand. So, there's an emergency.
Good old classic
I'll be generous
Austin.
and give you now 20 more minutes to get in contact because this is an emergency, and surely you should have means to contact them in case of one. If you don't get what we want in the next 20 minutes, this bar is going up. I think that's fair.
Okay. You'll spend a little more time playing games, and 20 minutes passes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look to my party.
No.
Mhm. Fine. Let's go to the fucking castle.
Look.
What are you doing?
Fine.
What are you gonna do?
I'm
No.
I'm gonna put up the bottle. There's still alcohol on the floor, but I'm not cleaning it up. I'm gonna put down the bottle on the bar. I'm gonna put away my lighter. Okay,
No, no,
fine.
go
You've
on.
called my bluff.
Go on.
Go on.
Yeah? What's the worst that can happen?
This bar goes up. Is this not deemed an emergency?
Only if there's
Okay.
something valuable here.
All right.
Are
We
you
had a
not-
discussion
you
last
know what?
session. We had a discussion last session about
Mhm,
bad
mhm.
choices
Uh-huh.
and not thinking things through.
Uh-huh.
And I think that
It's a
this entire time Jean has been thinking things through and has reached a decision.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
Oh, God. My AC is 6. Yes.
Because I am punching both the dwarf and Caspian.
What?
Oh, shit! Why? I mean, fair
Because
enough. I was
you
like,
need to be reined in.
Yes. No,
all,
you
all I
need to be
did,
reined in.
all I did, I did not start a fire. I don't, oh, God.
We didn't start the fire.
It was
Technically,
all
all I did was
the
threaten him.
world been turning.
We didn't start
I'm
the
just adding
fire.
some motivation.
Well, see, the thing you're not thinking about, and this is what John has come to realize, and this is why he's doing this.
Uh,
If you set the Corge's businesses on fire, every
Uh-huh.
fucking hand in this city is going to be turned
Yeah.
against us. We will have no allies at all.
yeah, Caspian's not really thinking that far ahead.
Well, Jean did, and that's why Jean just punched you with
Yeah,
everything
no,
he had.
I feel like what you're doing is fair. I'm not arguing that. I
Sometimes
think
you gotta
that's
be a good
fair.
friend just smashing
I,
someone.
I think Caspian's just really fucking annoyed at this guy. He's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna make an emergency. Tommy's gonna talk to us."
Tommy's probably sitting in a corner invisible watching this whole thing.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
for sure probably what's happening. Okay.
Okay, Caspian
Uh,
and the dwarf are a little stunned by the moral punch, and they both stumble
what the
around,
fuck?
and
Ow.
someone from somewhere accidentally lights up a fire, because I had this all planned
What?
in my mind.
What?
And it,
What?
and I have to make this scene happen. And the fire
What?
starts. It
I'm sorry,
burns
what?
the bar,
What?
and
Oh my God,
as
no.
it starts to spread,
What?
a water jet appears. You look at the front door of the bar, and there is an alpaca there.
An alpaca?
with its mouth open. And just like a Blastoise, it's spewing water
Is there anyone
I'm
riding the
sorry.
from its
alpaca?
mouth.
I
It quenches the fire, and as the alpaca walks in and turns its big neck and head to the side, you can see that there is someone mounted on the alpaca, and that someone raises its right hand, with one of its fingers up, just like in this image to you.
oh hey.
Goddamn
Impossible.
changeling. It needs to
Hey.
die. It's so ugly.
Okay.
What the
Oh,
hell
oh my
is this
head.
all about?
Yeah, hey, you call me? Is there, okay, give me a minute. I'm like concussed.
Who threw all my good run on the floor, on the tables?
Yeah, that was, that was me. Ow. Yeah, about time you showed up. What the hell? I was gonna burn your bar down.
Watch your tone.
What's your tone? What kind of business are you running? Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hi. How are you?
Hi.
Great.
I'm doing
Hi.
great. I'm in a good
Oh, I'm
mood
sitting down.
today.
I see,
Great.
but the
Yeah,
alpaca.
that's good.
You. It seems like you really tried, but
Well,
as
thank
for
you.
now, my day isn't ruined yet. But I bet you don't want to try to push it too far. Now,
Yeah, cool.
you're here about the payment. I've heard all about what you did, what you, the thing you switched for the other thing. What is it? Is it just about the pay? You're about to set my bar on fire because I delayed a few hours.
I believe we got more info that you don't have yet, and it's quite urgent.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Alright. I'll remain silent and wait for the others to tell him.
Okay. So the saint's on his way, as you know. Uh, it's possible that the saint is a dragon. That's cool.
Ancient dragon.
An ancient dragon, apparently. Um, yeah. So we're kind of having to go to a meeting at the castle to go talk about defense plans or something. Point is, big things are about to happen in the next day or so, and we felt like you should maybe know. Of course, we also came for payment and the favors you owe us.
Assuming you didn't
But,
know that yet.
you know.
But
Yeah, that's about it, really.
it's
If I could just make a point, though, real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're going to keep doing business with you, I'm not saying we should have a direct line to you or anything, but I feel like we should at least have means to, like, message you, let you know we're here. That way we're not just sitting here for an hour or however long. I don't want to threaten your finance guy. He seems cool. By the way, sorry for threatening you. It just kind of seemed like the quickest way.
Pilgrim, did
Is
they
your head
bully
hurting?
you? No,
Yeah, we
they
did.
didn't.
Yeah.
I'm cool, boss. Actually,
Yeah.
it was kind of my bad.
I don't know if it's kind of your bad. I was kind of being a dick.
he was trying to be nice to us. Guess that.
Yeah. I mean, hey, business is business, you know. Why did you punch me, John? What the hell?
Because that was one of those occasions when you deserved it.
I do
You
not think
lectured
so.
me
I was
for like an hour yesterday. about
bluffing.
not thinking ahead and making bad choices.
Okay,
And you
yes.
were making a bad choice.
I wasn't
You
gonna
would have
burn the
had
bar.
the entire Corge turned against us, and we would have had no allies in this city whatsoever.
Okay, yes, you're right. You're right. I should have thought ahead. I should have. My bad.
Hey,
Did that
hey,
require punching me though?
Well, it didn't necessarily have to happen, but it felt damn good.
You know what? You know
Besides,
what? Fair enough. Just oh, fucking hell. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not even that mad. Just like maybe next time, just like tap my shoulder instead of fucking giving me a concussion. Because Jesus Christ, ow!
Yeah,
spent
Okay,
obviously.
the last 5 minutes telling, outright telling you, Caspian, no. You
I was
ignored me.
bluffing.
It's not a
I
trick
was
question. It's
hey,
just a
hey,
free good night of sleep.
I was bluffing. I wasn't gonna burn the bar down. I was just making a point.
Oh, okay. Just
And if
making a
he
point.
hadn't done what you wanted, what were you going to do?
I would have left. I was going to leave before I got fucking skull punched. I was getting ready to just go to the castle and just say fuck it
yeah,
because we've already wasted 40 minutes.
yeah.
Don't
About
yeah me, Tommy.
about the dragon man thing.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, Dad.
Okay, so he's really near. Do you
Uh
have?
huh.
We might have to do something.
Perhaps
Hmm.
relocate.
I don't think
Perhaps
our
reach out.
efforts have worked out as well as we expected. So
Well, I mean, we
maybe
did everything you asked.
yes. Sometimes what we ask, what we think, what we do isn't enough. Anyways,
That seems like it's on you then to ask the right questions and ask the right things for us to do. We can't read your mind.
exactly you can't.
It would have been useful to know that the king was a puppet of a
Yeah,
council.
who? Yeah, maybe telling us the king's what, a child? Did I hear that right?
All kings are puppets. The new and the
Yeah, but
old.
most kings aren't children.
It makes no difference.
Anyways,
Most kings
regardless,
have a
what is the
drinking age.
Corge's
You know.
plan?
The
Right.
Corgis plan, it's still under development. But I'll let you guys in part of it.
Okay.
If the the big man is actually a dragon, like a dragon, there might be something of legend that would be very useful for us.
Oh.
I'm still studying it, but I'm thinking of sending you on a quest somewhere far away to retrieve the thing. It's like a jar, an old jar.
What's
It's
in the jar?
Oh god, no! Please don't say it's a dragon so
Dragon
capturing jar.
capture jar?
exactly that.
Oh, it does exist.
Okay,
I don't know. Maybe
that's
if it exists, I
that
want
seems
it.
Okay, yeah,
to be
seems nice.
useful.
But I'm not
Not
sending.
gonna help.
I'm not sending anyone on tall tales. I need to be sure.
Okay, good.
So you,
That
you,
seems
the four of you stay around town, okay?
Okay.
we might not have a choice. The Saints coming here soon. Is there any plans for the immediate future if they try to raise the city?
He won't be bringing down the gates or anything. He will plan a siege. We have time.
How much time?
Well, I think that the city could survive for a year. But I know there will be hoarding of food and other things which might cause popular revolts,
Yeah.
which might
What if we
hasten
saw?
the the civil conflict inside of the city.
Here's an idea. Right. I have an idea. How many favors do you owe us right now?
Uh, Bill Green, how many favors do I owe them? By my accounts, Kami, you owe them a favor. But they almost burned down your business, so and you had to show up to
Eh,
stop the fire.
that's that's nothing. Come on. Nothing even happens. You stopped it so easily. That's not worth a favor. I have I have an idea in mind, if you'll hear me out. Okay? Now we could go on a long quest to chase ghosts and rumors for a thing that might stop the dragon, right? Or he's coming to this city right now. He's going to try and siege this place. We are already in talks with the kingdom about trying to protect this city. We are going there right after here. What if we called in our favor to you and you help us save this city? Help if we plan an all-out defense, an all-out offensive against the Saints here and now. We don't have to worry about a siege or shortages or any of that. We can just stop it head on right now.
You know what? I think you're right, Caspian. I think you're right. I know what I'll do. I'll give you my best piece of armor. I'll give you my best weapon. And you challenge him to a one-on-one duel. I bet you can win. And and
I bet I can win too, but that's just it.
regardless of the result, it will solve all our problems. Either way. That was a
Look, I'll let you,
masterful
oh boy.
idea, Caspian. You deserve a promotion.
I'll let you have these digs, you small fuck. All right.
You're gonna be promoted.
Here's the deal.
Dead.
Here's the deal. I don't see anybody else pitching any other good ideas here. Okay. Sure, we're probably not going to kill him this time, but we can at least push him back, save this city, hopefully, instead of just waiting it out. All right.
I think direct conflict is a better idea for this case.
I don't want to. I don't want to fight him. I don't. Well, I do, but I don't want to. I pitched us running. I did. I pitched us running, and we didn't want to do that. That's fine. I'm. Either we fight or we run. We can't do both. We can't do neither.
Yeah, we can.
Why not just fight him now? If we're already stuck here in this goddamn city,
Yeah, can
we might
fight
as well.
in
We
multiple
might as
ways.
well. I'm not saying us as a party go and try and duke it out with him.
Right.
We, as a city, come together and launch an all-out offensive against him and his army.
It's gonna be hard. Very
It's gonna be hard, sure, But you owe us a favor. You do.
Yeah, he knows that, but I believe he wants to use that favor in a better way and with most
What better
chances of
way?
success. It's possibly make things easier for us, not only for him.
Well, then why are we here?
Probably he just doesn't know exactly where the jar is yet, or if the jar is real. So if when he's sure, he probably sent us out there. Is that so, Camille?
So the plan, so the plan is to just wait until you get more information on this object that may or not be real and may or not
But letting
actually
me
help
know.
us. Why don't we just do the thing that has a more direct, like, actionable? Why
Probably
not
some
just?
other stuff meanwhile, but still keep in town, just to be sure.
Well, I I
Uh,
do kinda hate to admit that. But Caspian has a point here.
Thank you.
We have, like, what compounds to a demigod at the gates.
Yeah.
And allow me to say, the Great Council ruling whatever this is in this city is made of wizards. So
Oh yeah,
I would,
wizards are not good at politics. Yeah, I get it now. It makes sense.
I mean, I can understand that wizards. No offense to you, friend Rydell,
Yeah, I get
because
it.
you are
It's
made
okay.
of different cloth. Tend to stand on the battlement and fling whatever they have and stay away from
Oh,
anything that could possibly hurt them,
oh yeah.
and that is fine. But, but, considering the fact that at this point they would, I don't know, suspect that there's a dragon at the gates, like literally, I am not even using a figure of speech. Unless they have frogs for brains, they would have at least use some divination to ascertain the situation and, you know, avoid politicking because there's a huge dragon outside the gates that's about to come here and kill us all.
Yeah.
This is not the time to wait.
The
I'm
groups we
sorry.
have at our disposal,
I mean, like,
the group in this city are the palace, the leaders, wizards and the like. We have the Hashador. They may not be good with us personally, but that I feel like we can always pitch the city's in danger, maybe side with us for the minute. Afterward, things might get complicated. We can focus on the here and now. We can at least try and get them on the side of the city. We have the cohort, and while they might not be able to do anything directly, all that much, I hate to pitch this, but there are necromancers in this city, and you do have an in with them.
I mean, like, my brother
They-
probably invited them here.
They
Oh,
could
I
be
believe
very
some
vital in
necromancers,
protecting this city.
It's
We
possible
have
too.
a lot of groups in this city. There's a lot of interests in this city. You're telling me there's not a good chance? Well, maybe not being able to fully defeat the dragon. We can at least hurt him really bad and make him really think about trying to take this city. You can laugh at me all you fucking want, but I'm right. I know I'm right. We can do it.
I mean, no.
We can do it.
No. I mean, like, he's Caspian is being his usual disorganized self. But he has a point here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, so,
You're gonna be so sorry for agreeing with me, but that's fine.
uh, okay, so Kami, would you at least tell us how long would it take to be sure about the jar? The jar, the jar, the dragon thing.
I don't know. I'm trying my best because I believe in that possibility.
Okay, so we can try to do something meanwhile, not so directly combat against the dragon, but something that can help the city somehow.
Like what?
I don't know if there's any fighting chance for many reasons.
Yeah, not of an actual fight. I mean, doing preparations maybe to leave the city or to help the city in some other way.
I think we're far past running.
Yeah.
We had our chance at the cove, at the hideout. We can't do that anymore. We're long past that. We're stuck in this city. We might as well fight for it. I mean, what? What are you scared of? Dying? You have a risk of dying every day. It's not like I'm asking you to 1v1 the dragon. I'm not asking that, Kami. I'm asking for your support in defending it when the time comes. I think that's worth a favor. You get to protect your vested interests in this city. You don't got to worry about reorganizing, finding new places. This is a good deal for you. You're not even going to be in the direct line of the fighting. So if shit gets bad, you can just leave.
I have to put it in a balance. I have to know what are the pros, what are the cons. If
The,
I
the
decide
pro,
if I decide that it's not worth to save the city, I'll just move on to the next. Across the sea, somewhere it would take time for him to go after.
okay,
But I see what you're getting. I'm not done fighting yet. I still have hope, and you should too. Now,
hope's hard to come by.
out of my bar. I'll contact you tomorrow or the day after. Who knows?
If we have time.
And if I give it all up, you will know. Don't worry. I'll not pretend that I'll be helping you just to stab you in the back. What do you think I am?
I don't know what to think of you. Alright,
Do
well,
you know how one becomes the majesty of all thieves and scoundrels?
how?
By being brutally honest. I'm dead serious. Now get out of my bar.
Alright, let's go. Okay.
Let us.
Okay, should we meet with your brother?
Yes.
While we're on our way to the I
Jean's
do
hanging
want to ask.
back.
He's hanging back.
Yeah, he needs to have a word with Kami before.
Interesting.
It's nothing sinister. Um, as they're leaving, Jean's just going to pull out this greatsword that he acquired recently and look at Kami and make a request. I was hoping that you or yours had a smith of sufficient talent to refashion this into a glaive for me.
That's the. That will count as the favor that I owe you.
I don't know, are we really getting anything out of these favors?
It's up to you.
Yeah,
It's kind of up to you whether whether you're wanting to use the favor for that or not.
the favor could be mechanically in gameplay lingo. The favor could be any uh, thing that you, something like to shorten the plot. Something that you could get otherwise, but you could simply ask. Or it could be like a magical item. So this is
Well,
exactly what you're getting with. I mean, I
we'll see
can
already.
you can turn it into a glaive with any enhancements of your choice.
Well, that's just it. It's already a +1 greatsword. I'm just looking to get it reflavored so that it's a glaive.
Yeah, you can turn it to a rare magical item. So you can turn it to a glaive with +2 straight up, or you can, instead of the plus, you can get some other effect of your choice that's up to rare uh, quality in exchange for the one favor.
I got to admit that is tempting.
Yeah.
But if we need to hold on to that favor for something else, we can do that, and this can wait.
I mean, surely we'll meet up with like a smith or something. But it's up to you.
I mean,
If you feel like using that favor for this is like if John would do that, that's it's what John would do. We
well,
can't really
see, the
say anything.
thing
Like,
is, Jean wouldn't use the favor up if we needed that favor for something actually important. Like, this can wait. It's one of those things that it could help us early on, being able to hit harder. But it's not necessary, you know what I mean?
yeah. If I would say maybe wait, because we might need something later on that Kami can get us.
Okay.
If even if it's just like because Kami could get us like information or gear, something.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does everybody else think? Because I could see it going either way.
Sim.
Tô jogando.
Tá bom, não sei, não, mas
Okay, well, he said that it can be up to rare, correct?
Okay.
Correct.
The enhancement?
Yeah.
So, let me put this out there. The 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide, the list of magical items. There is a Dragon Slayer glaive that is just rare. It's
Oh,
plus 1 bonus to attack and damage, and it deals an extra 3d6 of the weapon's type if the target is a dragon.
oh, Jesus. Yeah. I feel like that's worth it.
But again, I'm giving you guys the choice here. I'm putting that out there, but it's up to you. Because it's a group favor.
That is really good. That's really good. Um,
Arthur, David, what do you think?
I'm pretty okay with that. That's no problem.
Yeah.
yeah, I think the idea of them pitching in if we tried to fight was a it wasn't an idea, but I don't think it's gonna pan out uh any meaningful way. That glaive will just help us if we end up fighting him just that much more.
Yeah, well, like I said, putting it out there, your call.
No, I'm okay with
I
that.
think, yeah, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, go do it. Do it.
All right.
Any help Kami could have given us with that favor would have been indirect. Because there's no way they would have directly like given us rogues in the battlefield or whatever. It would have been indirect. This is a more direct. This is the most direct they could have been in helping us with any of our battles or whatever. Is this weapon?
I mean, this is all presupposed that the little girl's right and he actually is a dragon.
I mean, even if he's not, there's not going to be other dragons.
Okay. So I will look at Kami and be like, I will exchange the favor for turning this into a glaive and enhancing it with the Dragon Slayer property.
Yes. Sounds easy enough.
Alright, then we have an accord. And I will hand him the sword.
Why don't you wait a little while?
Okay. Do you want me to hang on to the sword until then?
No, give me the sword and wait here. Just a little while.
Okay. As you say. And then I think you guys were going to go talk to Taro's brother.
Yep.
I have inadvertently removed myself from that equation, unfortunately, it sounds like. As I have to wait.
No, that's fine.
We'll come pick you up.
It's not.
All right.
It's not something that will. Uh, that you guys will be away for too long, okay? But just to make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
In the castle, what does the rest of the party do?
Well, we uh, we present ourselves at the main gate. And in an uncharacteristical bout of honesty, Taro says that he is here to see Mr. Black. And that he is waiting for me.
Yes, we've been informed. Come this way.
Okay. Let's go.
Hey, Taro,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything we should know before meeting your brother? Maybe things to look out for.
I'm sorry? Didn't
Like,
catch that.
like your brother, right?
Yes.
Is there anything we should like look out for? Any mannerisms? Basically, what should we look out for if maybe things are going bad?
He will try to kill us.
Oh, is he just that direct? Oh, okay.
Well, okay. Let me finish painting you the picture. You know me, right?
Mhm.
He's everything that I am not.
Everything?
Uh-huh. And now you're about to insult me.
I'm not. I'm not. Hey, hey, hey.
I know you.
I,
You were
I'm
about
not
to.
gonna help you. What?
You were about
Ow,
to.
ow.
Come on.
Careful.
I'm pulling your leg.
Tread carefully.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Very smart.
No, anyway. Uh, Let me explain further. Uh, me, I am a product of my own culture, of my people's culture. Most of my people are like me because we all follow the teaching of Tsukihime. He refused them. He went the exact opposite way. He thought that all the values that that we are taught and hold in the highest regard are trash. So, it's not that we hate each other, we just disagree vehemently, no, vehemently, whatever it's pronounced, on basically anything.
So is it just religious differences or is it just personal?
But for this is something you should understand immediately. For us, religion is culture. They're intertwined.
Okay.
He, I would I would say that he's wrong, but you would tell me that I am biased. And you would
Yeah.
be right, because I am. Because I am the son of my culture, which is something he rejected completely. He's he's like me in my rogue phase. If that I can say like he's me in my goth phase because like that wouldn't make sense in context, but
So he's more rogue than bard. If
no,
there was a,
not really. He's not. I don't even think he is a bard. He's the his whole rebellion shtick comes from the fact that he refutes the concept that everything is impermanent. Since he was a chick, because we hatched from the same clutch of eggs, we grown up together. He was so afraid of this. He refuses. He was like, no. If nothing is eternal, why live in the first place? Why are we here if in the end nothing will remain of what we've done?
I can understand that fear. That fear drives a lot of religious people into worship.
For us, it's natural.
They direct. Impermanence is scary.
We accept it. In the end, even gods die. Even our goddess will die. And there will be nothing. The night will fall. Time will have no meaning. There will be nothing. And that's fine.
I can understand worrying about nothing. I can understand about worrying if there is nothing. I worry about that. If I'm honest with myself, I worry about that a lot. About what comes after, about, I have to believe there's something when we die. Even if it's just this ceaseless consciousness or whatever, becoming one with the ocean and whatnot. That's at least something.
You wouldn't feel anything, so why worry?
I worry now. Maybe I won't then, but I worry now.
Okay. Okay. I think I can understand that, but we're going on a tangent here. The point is that right now my brother is offering us help, and he is to be trusted until this situation is resolved, because it is in his best interest to keep this city standing. And this is why, exactly why, I am not afraid he would betray us. Because his only interest is to maintain this thing he made. Just because he's so afraid of things going away, being destroyed, being cancelled, that he would do his utmost to cling to them. Once this situation is resolved, though, we better leave.
Okay.
Then all bets are off. But as long as this threat remains, we're on the same side.
Speaking of resolving, what is our game plan here? I talked with Kami about fighting, and they laughed in my face directly.
Of course.
Are we wanting to fight? I've been in both sides of this argument. I wanted to fight, and I wanted to stay and fight the dragon, and I wanted to run. I wanted to leave, and now we're stuck here, and I don't know what to feel. I feel like we should fight. I think I've decided that we should. Because we're stuck here anyway, and we might as well protect the city. Because we're in it. Because he's here. Because I know it's insane. I know the odds are stacked against us. But what other choice do we really have? Do we just keep running? Chasing MacGuffins until the end of time? Or we die?
I actually do agree with you. I do. We have to do something. And my idea is to talk to my brother and convince him to maneuver the Council of Mages to actually get off their asses and organize a defense because we have a bunch of powerful wizards.
We do
They
have
may
the
not.
necromancer.
We have the necromancers, and
You have necromancer.
it might not be enough to bring the dragon down, but it could be enough to drive it away.
That's what I'm saying. We could at least drive it away.
I agree. I agree on that.
We have the hash sword as well, so we can at least muster a sort of army.
Yep.
Mages. Rydell, do you have? I have not asked about your past. Do you have any connections with other wizards?
With other wizards.
Yeah.
Well,
Any?
I met some other wizards, but I don't like the way they act usually because, well, my style is pretty different. But yeah, I know some of them. I just not close
Are
to many.
Are you able to contact any of them?
Uh, in contact? No, not right now. I could try sending a letter, perhaps, or a message, or stuff like that. But it would
If you
probably...
can't, it's fine. I just figured I'd ask.
No, it's okay.
You being a wizard and all, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, I don't know many other clerics, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think? I know you voiced not wanting to stay and fight. I do value your opinion, Rydell. I just don't see a point in running at this point.
Yeah, I don't think we should run, but also fighting the dragon directly would not be wise. So we can
No,
try
but
thinking about plans to help the city any way we can against the dragon or against the future fight. We should make things easier for the possible fight in the future, or either have an actual good plan that will probably give us the fight against the dragon.
uh, I think we should meet with your brother. I feel like we're kind of getting we need more information on what we have at our disposal, and we have to talk to him to get that.
Exactly. We're
So
kind of getting ahead of ourselves.
we often get ahead of ourselves.
So getting more info before and then planning on how we act.
Okay. I think it goes without saying, Taro. I think you're going to lead this one.
Yep.
All
Let's see
right.
what we have to say.
Just if things start to go bad, maybe like signal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe maybe I can try and keep like a message open for us, so that way you don't even got to worry about signaling. You can just tell me.
No. Let's say this. If I put the word eggplant in my discourse at some time,
Eggplant. Okay.
then it's time to bail.
Okay.
Okay. I can do that.
So we try to bail in a smooth way, not breaking everything in the way.
Yep.
Okay, right. Sounds
Ah,
Okay. Let's meet my brother.
Yeah.
Well, as you are taken to once again to the throne room, this time not the child king, but instead Mr. or Master Black, the Kenku, who is a major part of the Council of 13, waits for you sitting on the throne. Ah, finally, you're here. Uh, I, I couldn't stop wondering what was taking you so long. Didn't you miss me, brother?
Well, I would say no. I don't have that poor of a name. But it's nice to see you're well. And you finally made it. You have your own kingdom, little playground, whatever that is. I guess you're happy, except for the dragon at the door.
Nah, that was the old me. I'm much more mature now. I, I've I've grown to like and to believe in the ideals and the morals of this kingdom. After all, it showed me that I was not the one who was at wrong after all that time.
Oh,
Didn't you know? The throne I'm sitting in, it's been here in this exact same spot for 300 years. The palace we're now in, 500. The city in the same old spot for almost 1,000 years. The name Turvin, ha, it's been used for much more longer than that. Even when they were just tribes of men living in caves, wearing pelts, they were all they always were the Turvinish. Isn't that the true meaning of power, brother? Longevity. To last for over 1,000 years, for longer than any mortal being.
and I would I would ask what I've always asked you when we were young, brother. And then what? You were never able to answer me that. And then what?
And then immortality. To live forever. Not
Forever is a dream, brother. It does not exist.
ah. If it is true, it does not exist yet. It just hasn't been accomplished yet. If not in the flesh, in the idea, in the concept of you to live forever.
Ah, the illusion of the immortality of thought. Tell me, brother, how many languages that have been forgotten by everyone do you know? None. Because their idea vanished, lost in time. I admit I missed our philosophical discussions, but we're not here to reminisce, aren't we?
We aren't. So, a dragon knocks at our door.
Yup.
What now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? These are my friends, Caspian and Rydell, an accomplished mage, and a cleric and a sorcerer.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's okay.
Fair. All right. Yeah, it's fair. Okay.
Rude.
Rude, but
That's my brother.
Accepted.
But the point is that, yes, and if I have to be, if I have to be honest, this whole thing of his whole like saint shtick sounds kind of suspect to me. As a con, by a dragon who wants to enslave everything is, I don't know, feels off to me. I mean, he is an ancient dragon. Why mask everything like that?
maybe it's easier.
The threat of the dragon will probably assemble whole kingdoms to slay him together.
Good one, this. But he could simply, like, change into his dragon form and incinerate the city.
Maybe
What's
it's
stopping
a
him?
challenge. Maybe he doesn't want to do the easiest way. He wants to have fun with it. His main goal, as far as we've seen, is to have a good challenger.
Since
He wants a good fight. He wants.
he could be
I think
bored.
he just wants to. I think he's just bored and he just wants a fun time. And this is his idea of a good time.
What say you, brother?
I don't know. I'm still unsure what to do with all of you. I really want to send you out. Challenge the saint, the dragon, the thing. So I do it
No.
to the death. Do you think you could prevail on such terms?
Oh, no, you go. I'll be cheering from the battlements. You're so fun, brother.
I thought only wizards did that.
Good retort. But no. But, I mean, you have a council of very powerful wizards here. Surely they can do something against the dragon. This is a magocracy. No?
No. Wrong kingdom.
Damn.
They're kinda different, yeah.
That one is
So what?
it's out
Yeah.
of here.
Yes. I wanna travel
So
there
what do
someday.
we have to defend ourselves?
had my bets.
That's
But I'll need an image, an example.
Of what?
You know, what do you think this conquest, this crusade of Kian Celerat is all about? Do you think it's a war of
No.
swords? Or do you think it's a war
No.
of might and magic?
No, no. I think he's looking for something.
No. Yeah, I mean, yes, everyone's looking for something. But I know what that something is. But what I want to just say is, what is the method that he will try to use to win the war?
Mm.
Don't you know?
Well, proselytizing?
His image. His
Okay.
propaganda.
Okay.
People
We've seen that.
People want to be saved by a knight in shining armor who can win over death itself, and who claims it's here to save them from this.
Oh no.
universe.
Now I understand what you're telling me.
And what
He's
is
banking on the need of the common man for security and someone who would solve their problem without them lifting a finger.
okay? And
They fell for the easiest trick.
exactly. And how do we circumvent that? How can we counterattack? If we kill their savior, wouldn't it generate more angst, more
Yeah,
even
we
more?
make a martyr.
Exactly.
What do you recommend to them?
We need to kill the concept. Kill the saint before we kill the dragon.
Yes.
Oh no.
At this moment, the doors of the throne room opens. A guard walks in, and he says, "This one said he was late." And then he walks with Jean. Jean, you have your magical glaive with you. What do you do?
Oh,
Oh! Hey, Roshan.
he-
Hey, John.
hello. What seems to be going on here?
Politics. Nice
I'm good at that.
whipping. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
okay. I get your concept, brother, but organizing as mere propaganda might be a tad difficult. You know the definition of a zealot, yes?
Yes.
It's someone who doesn't want to acknowledge the other side and refuses to change the subject.
Uh-huh. And where you're getting at?
He's Sean. He's a friend of mine.
Hello. You must be Master Black.
Hello. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. Continue.
That's fine. I don't really care for your appearance either. Ignore me. Do your politicking thing and outwit your brother. You know you're smarter than he is. And I'm not making this clear which one I'm talking to.
So,
Ooh.
considering the fact that we do have a bit of a propaganda machine, but it's not on par with his, and he's already sunk his claws in several strata of this society. We need to step up our game. We need printing press, and we need solid proof that he is not what people think he is. And the common man is incredibly difficult to convince when you play on their fears. Take it from an expert.
Yes.
If I could this is all well and good for the future. A smear campaign destroying the saint is, I think, a good idea, but it's time consuming. It's a long con, if you will. I think we should maybe focus on the immediate threat that he's coming to this city right now. He'll be here within a day or two. What are we going to do right now about him? I don't think we can kill him, but we can maybe push him back. That would give us enough time to do whatever politicking, sneakery, backstabbing, misinformation, whatever we want to do later, because it will give us time. But I don't think it's wise to focus on that right now when the immediate could mess all of that up. How many people can you muster to defend the city?
I, do I need to answer that one, brother? Does
Yes,
he speak for you? Really?
yes, he does.
I can smell the smoke coming out of his brain from here.
Okay, rude.
Yeah, yeah, but
I
he's
mean,
not wrong. Be nice to my friend for once.
He's doing his best.
Come on,
yeah,
brother.
I'm trying. I'm
Manners.
trying to be nice. I feel like I'm being reasonable. Not the point. How many
No,
people can you muster?
he's just an ass.
Anyways, in summary, what I want to say is, I need to save the city. For us to save the city, we need to make the people stop believing in the saints. Or, better yet, start believing in something else. A different hero.
Okay.
Different cult of personality. One that it's under our guise. And I know it's not something nice. It's not even something most would consider. How's the word morally correct?
Yep.
Ethical.
Ethical. But it's the one way without bloodshed. Because even if we manage to slay just the saint, there will be civil unrest, and that means more people hurt. So we will use deception on them to save them from themselves. And once it's all is under control, we can just, you know, slowly this undo the lie and turn everything back to where it once was. And do you know, brother, how can you be sure that the hero that we're going to use, it's something you can trust completely?
So let me get. You want me to be the figurehead?
Ah, that's why I love playing these mind games with you.
Any of us would do, I believe. So, or the whole group, perhaps, could do too. Or anyone else. Just a figure, right?
It could be anyone else. It could be the group. But I want it to be Taro.
Okay.
Why?
Because he's his brother.
Okay, I'm not letting you risk my friend's life just so you can pop off your maniacal boner or whatever the fuck you're doing. Look, that's a good plan. That's at least an interesting plan.
No, that's an excellent plan.
It's so what? Okay, like I said before, the Saint's on his way. Like right now. He'll be here in like 2 days tops.
Yep.
How 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 fast do you think you can turn the public's eye against him?
Well, step one. He needs to be a prophesized hero. He can't be someone who just showed up. So,
Uh-huh.
a prophesized hero needs to have a legendary weapon. One that what all the young kids learn and hear tall tales of. But one that do exist. One that's even in our city. Which reminds me, there was another parallel subject I wanted to discuss with you.
Okay.
Yes. There is someone very, very known here in the court who got really pissed at you, brother. She said
Oh no.
when the king read out loud a letter that was sent to him, signed by her, that was not her actual letter, that she was deceived by a scheming, maniacal little blackbird. She demanded your execution,
Oh.
but I managed to convince her of a duel. A duel to the death. Because she wouldn't
Oh,
take it otherwise.
I'm sorry. A duel to the death?
Yeah.
Is she insane?
Who's
Sounds
insane?
like her. Yeah.
Is, is she insane? I, I don't feel like that warrants. Okay. Uh,
If it's her behavior,
so
then it's her.
I think I'm getting the gist here. You want us to kill her and take her weapon.
Huh?
That would that would be of a
That's
too low
that
even for me.
good jump. Yeah.
Okay, but then what are you? Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding
No,
then.
no, no, no.
What weapon are you
But
talking
It's
about?
almost right, I think.
but since it just come out
Uh-huh.
of your mouth, and I'm trying to make sense of
Okay.
it, it does sound like a good plan. I'm glad you had that plan, little one.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So glad to be of help.
Everyone
They
here,
are not.
my guards here, are all witnesses that of your amazing genius idea. So
Uh,
you go to the duel. You don't have to fight yourself, Taro. You know that. You can name a champion. So I don't know your big scary hairy friend here. And if we played it right, because again, Lasgard, it's an amazing fighter. She
Yeah, she seems
is
to be.
the best around. I don't know anyone that could beat her one on one, especially because she will use the golden axe, and that gives a very unfair advantage. But that being said, she is prideful.
Right.
If you manage to convince her to fight,
Not to use the X.
no, not the axe. Let her use the axe because that's part of the tale. That's part of the embellishment of it.
Oh, people must see it. I see. I get it.
The axe is said to only let itself be wielded by the worthy.
Oh.
It would only help the worthy. If she uses it and loses, she's unworthy. The one who claims it from her will be. But again, it's a tough fight. But she's prideful. She can be convinced to be challenged by maybe two champions, maybe three, maybe four. There's nowhere in the laws of the kingdom that says that cannot be done if both sides agree.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Odd. But okay.
So what then? If hypothetically we kill her and take her weapon, hypothetically, what then? The city will just rally behind us?
No. Ha.
No, but we will have a hero to counter his image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You are
will.
his own.
It never will be that simple. But it's the first step of a very meticulously planned course of action. And once you go through with the first step and see the results, you simply would not resist to see it go through to the end.
Lay down,
Yes.
silly kitty.
Okay.
like the sound of this plan.
I don't either, but I can see it having merit. I mean, it could solve a problem of ours. And I'll be honest, I've been wanting that axe for a while. I mean, how long is this plan? Do you think it can be done in the time span that we have?
Okay. Personally, I think we have a plan, and this has been a fruitful encounter. Yes. We'll be in touch, brother. We'll be in touch. Let's go.
No, but you do have to face Lasgar now.
Yeah, I know. Not now though.
You do have to face her now.
Now?
What now?
No. The king decided because
Yeah, sure,
because
the king.
no, the king is really likes Lasgar.
Oh,
He thinks she's
I'm
neat.
sorry. Are you want? Okay, just be straight with us. Are you wanting us to fight her right now?
I don't want to. I even tried to help it the best I could. Tsukihime is my witness, but I don't make the rules, I don't make the decisions, I'm not the king, I'm just some guy.
We all know you're the. I'm not built for politics. Okay, you know what? We'll be in touch. Okay, if she needs to find us right now, she'll find us.
Yeah, I bet you.
But we're gonna go. Okay. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Hey,
You know the way
I feel
out.
like I feel like I'm lost here. So I'm just gonna try and grab this ledge and just leave. Okay. Oh my god.
briefing, brief out.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Unless he'll stop us.
This is a freaking huge map, the one I will show to you in a second. So try to find yourselves in the where's the 1 second. GM later here.
Were we supposed to stay? I don't even know.
But as you
Don't
leave
know.
the palace through the front entrance, you can see that it's a freaking huge map with a huge ass palace, which looks more like a church. Looks more like a church, but let's pretend it's a royal palace.
No, this society has a very like religious tones to it. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the all the saints are a big deal.
As you
It's
leave,
Caspian's home map.
Yeah.
as you leave, you see this tree right in front of you, and then an axe, a golden axe, cuts the tree in half, and it falls
sorry,
down
what?
to the ground in a fiery rage, and she waits for you. Say,
What? the fuck?
Oh.
You deceived me.
Uh,
You've
I,
betrayed me.
Eggplant.
You've made me look like a fool. I
okay.
warned you.
Hey,
You will
hold on,
know
hey,
my rage.
hold on. Can I interpose
You will know
myself
her what?
between
Rage.
rage? Oh no. Okay, fine. Okay.
Major Harmon, let me.
That
Oh.
is where
Rage?
we're gonna end for tonight.
Oh my god. So you just straight up just walked up in the street and was just like in front of the palace and was just like, all right, let's do it.
Suddenly, Undyne theme song begins to play.
Yeah. Just for the final piece ah the final piece of the cake. I don't know what I want to say.
Yep. Cherry on top.
Cherry on top. Thank you, Arthur. I remembered you, Arthur, this weekend. It was very fun. I thought of you.
Oh no.
Anyways, just the
Oh,
cherry on
no.
top, as the fight's about to break out. Kuro walks through the door. Oh no! Who would have thought that she was waiting just outside? Anyways,
Damn it.
Damn it, brother!
good luck, brother.
Your
I just
brother's
look
a
over at
dick.
Taro. If he wasn't your brother, I'd take his head off right now.
No. Please, no. I want to.
Ah,